Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Maher doesn't think Hussein Obama is a socialist. I've been critical of Bill Maher in the past because, well, he deserves it and he is pretty much an idiot. He has attacked liberals before, but that's because he's a comedian, and I really believe it's Bill's goal in life to try to offend everyone, except maybe his mother, but he really doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's really stepped in it here. This segment, as you'll see the link on the right side, you can listen to the whole segment. It focuses on several issues, but this statement really caught my eye, and here's what Bill said. We, quote, "We don't really have a progressive party in this country. Barack Obama is not a socialist. He's not even a liberal. This country needs a left wing. It doesn't have it." End quote. Now, Bill, let me give you an example of what Bill's trying to do here. Let's say I go suggest that Jeffrey Dahmer is a murderer and a psycho. And Bill says, no, he's not a murderer and a psycho. Saddam Hussein, he was a real murderer and a psycho. Just because Saddam Hussein was a worse murderer and psycho doesn't mean Jeffrey Dahmer isn't. And here's what, I suppose if you compared Obama to Lenin, maybe he's not a socialist, but to say Obama is not even a liberal is really stupid. And I've done the legwork on this, and Bill obviously hasn't, because again, he's a comedian and a shill, and he's a left-wing ideologue, and he's carrying the water for progressivism, and he's wanting. They're so desperate right now that they will say stuff like this just to make Obama seem moderate, which he's not. And I'll have the link again for this on the right side, where I've done the legwork and Bill hasn't. Obama proposed a 10-year, $60 billion redistribution of income. 10-year, $60 billion National Infrastructure Reinvestment Bank, which is a haughty name for a scheme to fund dubious pork barrel projects that can't pass Congress. Of course, I can't think of anything that wouldn't pass Congress. I mean, they're repaving backup runways and airports in Pennsylvania that are rarely used, so I don't know why he even needs that, but just in case, there's some sanity there. The $60 billion is just a down payment. It will be used to leverage almost $500 billion of additional infrastructure spending. And I'd have no problem with federal dollars going to an interstate in Iowa or Minnesota, but paying for water treatment plants and stuff like that, that's not what it's for, and it's being expanded to that. And again, Bush had handed that too. He was more than happy to sign those bills. Hussein Obama promises a $4,000 refundable tax credit to finance college tuition for students who spend 100 hours performing community service. I wonder what kind of community service this will be. But you can see redistribution of income there. I get to pay for your education now, because it's not your responsibility. Just like I get to pay for your retirement. I get to pay for your health care after retirement. It's great. That's what socialism's all about. It's working great. Taxpayers will also finance a $500 refundable tax credit to augment a $1,000 savings account deposit made by families earning up to $75,000. Isn't it their job to save? Excuse me, don't I have enough problems saving myself? I'm saving money. But, rather than lower taxes across the board, which is what Reagan did, Obama, what he wants to do is keep taxes high for almost everybody, and then he'll redistribute it at the end of it. And dole out all these subsidies. And of course, another video I did, George W. Bush, King of Subsidies. We got over 1,800 subsidy programs. Bush expanded that too, and Obama's just going to double down on it. So thank you again, George, for that. Thank you very much. Hussein Obama would increase their refundable child care tax credit to $3,000 and offer a refundable $1,000 tax credit to partly offset their $1,500 Social Security taxes, which had already been more than offset by their nearly $10,000 refundable earned income tax credit. So they're not even paying into Social Security. It's supposed to be pay-go, pay as you go. You pay into this for decades, and you bend over and grab the ankles for the government, and then we'll take care of your retirement. It's not working, guys. We're well over $40 trillion in the hole. If they put $1,000 in the bank, they would get another refundable tax credit of $500. So we got complete redistribution of income. Bill Maher, you're an idiot, bud. I hate to say it. I just got to call a spade a spade. And it goes on. Obama has proposed a budget buster in the Global Poverty Act, which would dedicate about $845 billion in the next 13 years in foreign aid on top of what the U.S. already spends. He's proposed lifting the cap on payroll taxes after $250,000, but I bet there'll still be a strict cap on what benefits one can receive after paying into it for decades. That's more redistribution of income. He'll cut benefits, probably raise the retirement age, raise taxes on Social Security benefits, even if you paid millions into it, hypothetically. Expanding the eligibility of the Earned Income Tax Credit to include more poor, and indexing it to inflation. Funny how capital gains taxes aren't indexed for inflation. That nailed a lot of people during the Carter administration, and when inflation hits next year, it probably won't be indexed for it. So, if you had a little nest egg there, well, inflation will go ahead and wipe that out. Thank you. Hussein Obama has also signed legislation which will allow people 400% of the poverty level to get in on the SHIP program, the State Children's Health Insurance Program. He wants a public option for everyone in healthcare, has effectively nationalized General Motors, and was on board with Bush's earlier proposals to bail out the automakers, even though they weren't a quote-unquote financial institution, and therefore couldn't be covered by the TARP bailout. Obama also supports the federal government meddling in gun regulation. He's supported gun bans. I've documented this. He's tried to talk his way out of it. Assault weapons bans, all-out handgun bans, complete ban on concealed carry. So, and then I'll let you see the link there for more because, we have a 10-minute time limit here, but I've compiled all that. So I guess I'd just like to say that Bill Maher is just trying to make Obama look like a moderate. I'm not sure if he really believes this. If he does, then he is one of the biggest idiots on the planet. But I would say he's probably just trying to make Obama seem more palatable to the ignorant masses and make him seem like a moderate. So Bill Maher errs again, and another reason why I don't really take him seriously when he starts talking politics.